Hi, everyone. Dallas Piana here from Coaching Scaling Secrets and Strategies using Facebook for another Facebook Live on this Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific. And if you're just hopping on, say hi. I'd love to see who catches the lives. If you're catching the replay, say hashtag replay. And if you sign up when we put out the event, usually the day before, and you say maybe you can attend, that tells me you want to be tagged in the live when I'm done. Okay, means that you have something else going on at this time. You can't catch it live, but you want the information. So that's cool too. Now, I'm here with my little dog. She wanted to hop in my lap. So if you see a little head pop up, that's Lily. Lily's 5. She's a rescue. No, she's not really a rescue, but anyway, we've had her for about 4 years, and she is our joy. Definitely our joy in our life. So today, let's get to it, right? So today I wanted to talk about the 11 elements of a successful marketing and sales system, right? So to be able to have a sustainable business and getting clients online using Facebook, it's not really getting the clients, it's putting a system in place that your potential buyer, potential client will move through each part of these systems you have in place till they're ready to buy. Okay. And we know that most people kind of get stuck along the way and stay there, and fewer people actually buy from us, and then we service, right? But you need systems in place. And the best way to do this is to think about all the little breakdowns of components of a marketing and sales system. I call them elements, you can call them components, where you need a system in place. It's easier once you get a system in place, you follow that system every day. Some of them are automatic, others you can delegate, others you do yourself. Others, you wait until there's a trigger and then you put it into place. So it depends where people are on the buyer's journey. But there's certain things you definitely want to have in place right from the get-go. Okay, because you'll be inviting people over to your space, and then they will be going through your kind of marketing and sales component of your business until they're ready to buy. All right, so let's start with number 1. You need a system that puts in all the touch points. Okay, and I'm going to go over touch points in more detail in the workshop next week. Next week, I'm running my Get Clients Now, How to Get Paying Clients Using Facebook. It's a 5-day workshop. I'll talk about it more at the end of this live, but one whole day we spent on touch points. Okay, and what that looks like, and what are touch points. And touch points they're contacts that you have with the potential buyer, the potential client. Okay, and it doesn't mean phone calls, actual phone calls, but as they come into your space, where are you reaching out? Where are they touching you? How are they getting to know you? How are they warming up to you? What do you have in place as your infrastructure so that they can get to know you and see what you're all about, and then become more aware of what their problem is? Do they want help? Do they want help now? Right? So that's the first place that you want a system in place. The second, obviously, is a lead generation, right? So lead generation, a lead is a potential buyer, a prospect, someone that's interested in you. You want to generate leads. You want to build up your audience is another great word for those of you that are not in marketing. Build up your audience. You want to be adding new people to your audience every day to get fresh eyeballs on what you are presenting, okay? Your content, your promotions, your invitations to work with you. You want fresh leads coming in every single day. So what is your system to do that? Okay, so you need that. That's number 2. Okay, because without fresh people coming in every day, the people that are old, that have seen your stuff over and over and over and have no intention of buying from you, you need to still, showcase your information to them, because you never know. But you need to keep bringing in new people so that the people that are ready to buy are going to raise their hand. Okay. Number 3, what is your system for content creation? What is your messaging? How are you nurturing people? How are you nurturing your audience? Okay, so you need a system in place for that as well. You want to create a process that you're following every day instead of being haphazard all over the place. And in the morning, think, oh my God, I'm rushed. What am I going to post? How am I going to get it out there? What am I going to say? You want a system in place of creating content, distributing it, and keeping people warmed up to you. Okay. Number 4, what is your system for invitations to work with you? What's your pitch? What's your sales process? What's your sales promotion? How often are you doing it? So you want a system in place that it runs like clockwork, okay? That it's scheduled into your calendar, okay? How else are you going to, if you think about it, if you don't have it set up in a system or a process to follow, you're going to miss out on opportunities to promote yourself. Okay, so you definitely want invitations to work with you, a system put in place. Okay, is this making sense, you guys? I hope so. Okay, next. Number 5, what is your system for qualifying people? All right, you don't want just everybody into your program, right? You don't want to work with everybody. Who is your ideal client, and what is your qualifying process or system that you put in place so that you can weed out the people that your program, your services are not good for, okay? And then to sift and sort and find the ones that are the best prospects to actually enroll into your program. So you want a system put in place of how to qualify people, okay? So that's number 5. Number 6 is, what is your referral system? You want a way to acknowledge and to kind of award people that actually refer clients to you. Okay, you want to put a bee in people's bonnet that, I will provide you with this if you refer people to me. For instance, next week in the workshop, prior to the workshop, anyone who refers another coach or colleague, someone who is a consultant who doesn't know how to build their business online using Facebook, and you want to refer one of your friends or your colleagues into the workshop, you let me know, and you will get, for every person you refer, you will have a chance to win a $75 cash prize. Okay, that is a referral system I put in place for my workshops. I have other referral systems in place, but you want to have a referral system in place. Okay, you want to reward people that think about you and that refer you to people that they think can use your program and services. Okay, they become better clients too. Number 7 is, what is your system to put on conversion events? Okay, a conversion event is like a masterclass, a challenge, a boot camp, a workshop is a conversion event. And why is it called a conversion event? Is because you're delivering information, and at the end of the workshop or the challenge, you are actually promoting something of value to the people that attended the workshop. So it's a step up, okay, to this is an opportunity to work with you. So what is your system in place that you are consistently, month after month or every other month or quarterly, what kind of conversion events are you putting into place and have it all, the whole thing like ready to go so you don't have to recreate the wheel every time? What is the system you have in place for that? Okay, so that is number 7. Okay, so far we did the infrastructure, the lead generation system, your messaging that nurtures, your invitations to work with you system. What is your qualifying system? What is your referral system? What is your conversion event system? Next one, okay? People have said yes, they want to work with you. You've qualified them. They said yes, they have paid, they have enrolled. What is your onboarding system? How do you onboard people into your program? How do you onboard people into your service? Okay. You want to have something here. It shows professionalism, that you thought about people, that you're holding their hand, you're taking care of them, you're telling them exactly what to do, what are the next steps. Okay. You want an onboarding system in place, ready to go as people enroll into your program and services. Okay. The next one, number 10, is actually 9. I think I missed one. Number 10 is client management. What is your system to manage your clients? How do you keep abreast of where they're at moving through your program? You want a system in place that you can track along the way. People will not everyone will move at the same pace. Not everyone enrolls into your program on the same day. So people are moving at different pace. You want to keep track of where people are so that you can get in there. And if you're providing some kind of support, what is your support that you provide? What is your system of support? How do you interject? How do you help someone? How do you knock on their door to see where they're at? How do you hold, if you have an accountability system, what's that looking like? Okay. So that's really 9 and 10. So what's your client management system and what's your accountability system? If you have one, okay? Not everyone does an accountability system, but what is your client management system? How are you keeping an eye on the people that you're working with, okay? So you definitely want to have that. And then the last one, number 11, is do you have a retention system in place? How do you retain people? They've finished your program. They have finished your service. They have gotten the result or not. What's next for them? What are the next steps for them? What are you going to offer them? Okay. What do you have to put in place? Well, what point you actually don't want to wait until they're done with you. You want to start 6 weeks, 4 weeks prior to the end of working with you and start planting a seed of what's next for them moving forward to keep them in your space, to keep them engaged, working with you. Many of my clients will work with me long after the program. Okay. And what is your system? What is your retention system set up so that you can actually offer something? Okay. So you want to be thinking about all of this. So basically, you got to have these systems in place that basically it's not that you're going out to get clients. You have systems in place so that when you attract potential clients, they move through each one of these systems at their own speed. Some will be just stuck in messaging and nurturing from you, and they will never take you up on your invitations to work with you. Other people do take you up on your invitations to work together. Okay, and then how do you move them through the other part of your program? All right, you want to have these things not completely set up. In the beginning, you're doing rough drafts, but you're putting things in place. And as you get more and more clients and you actually are marketing more, you will start to fine tune all these systems so that they are working for you like just like an oiled machine. That there's really not much more you could have to do. It's really so easy to market and sell your program. Okay. That's what's available when you work with me. But next week, let me tell you about the workshop. The workshop is 5 days, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. It's called Get Clients Now, How to Get Paying Clients Using Facebook. So I break it down. We'll look at, specific areas, 5 specific areas next week. Okay, I can't do everything, but I really am going to jumpstart you if you're just starting out. Okay. And people love my workshops because I hold nothing back. I really give it all. You will have assignments. There is work to be done. So you're not staying idle. There's fun things to do that you're going to see results. There are little mini wins that you're going to have along the way during the whole workshop. Okay. I also will have a couple of bonuses. I have a bonus on Saturday and one on Monday. And then I have something on Sunday too, which is a surprise. So if you can't make the 11 o'clock live Pacific time, I will have recordings. They'll be up for limited time. But if you want to join the workshop, get more information, I will post the link to the registration page. You can read all about it, what we're doing each day. There will be a workbook. And yeah, people have a ball, and I have a great retention rate for my workshops. A lot of people stay to the end and participate in the bonuses as well. So, yeah, I'd love to see everyone there. I will put the link in the comments above, I believe. And we will see you next week, starting on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.